Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is a quick comparison between the iQOO Neo 7 Pro and the OnePlus Nord 3. Now before we get started, let's have a quick look at the pricing. iQOO Neo 7 Pro starts at 35,000 rupees. I'm not talking about the offers, I'll talk more about that later. So it starts at 35,000 rupees, comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. Next variant is priced at 38,000 rupees and it comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. There's no SD card option, no hybrid card option either. So if you want more storage, you have to get the bigger variant at the beginning itself. Now for the Nord. OnePlus Nord 3 is priced at 34,000 rupees, comes with the same 8GB and 128GB variant. Now the next variant is priced at 38,000 rupees and it comes with 16GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. So basically 4+ GB when compared to the Neo 7 Pro. Now just let me tell you a very quick thing. More RAM is always better, but it really doesn't matter if you have 12GB or 16GB. Like, it does matter, but I don't think it should be a deciding point. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later. So we can talk about all the smaller details, granular details, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about all the big stuff and the practical stuff that will affect you. So first, let's look at all the similar stuff or the things that you can actually ignore. First, in terms of design and build, both phones are pretty well built. But with the Neo 7, you get the vegan leather finish with the flame color or the orange color, which looks quite premium. You also have the matte finish one, even in the iQOO, and the OnePlus also has a similar design. So in terms of design and build, I'll say you can pick the winner based on your personal preference. Next, when it comes to the hardware department, once again, both phones offer similar set of features, but with the OnePlus Nord, you get an extra alert slider on the right side, which might be useful if you are used to it. Now, when it comes to display, once again, this is the place where you need to look a bit into it. So both phones come with an AMOLED display, but with iQOO Neo 7 Pro, you're getting Full HD plus resolution. While with the Nord 3, you're getting slightly better resolution. I'll just put on the numbers. With the Nord 3, you are definitely getting more pixels, more PPI, that's pixel per inch, but the difference really isn't huge. Even in terms of brightness levels, iQOO Neo 7 Pro has a peak brightness of 1300 nits and Nord 3 has a peak brightness of 1450 nits. Not a huge difference once again, so I'll just leave it in the equal section. Now coming to the differences, first let's talk about performance. iQOO Neo 7 Pro comes with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, while the Nord 3 comes with the Dimensity 9000 processor. Now purely in terms of numbers, like both processors are neck and neck. Like sometimes Snapdragon performs better, especially in gaming, and when it comes to CPU performance, Dimensity also performs slightly better. Like there is a subtle difference, but there isn't a clear winner. So once again, it comes down to your preference. So if you have a soft corner for the Snapdragon processors, iQOO wins. If you don't care about the brands, you just want the performance, then you can choose between either of them. But with the iQOO Neo 7 Pro, you also get an additional independent gaming chip, which can improve the frame rates for games like Call of Duty or PUBG. So once again, if you're a normal user, you can pick Nord 3 or the iQOO Neo 7. But if you're a gamer who plays games like PUBG and Call of Duty, then iQOO Neo 7 Pro will give you better performance. Like especially in games, it will increase the number of frames and give you a much better experience. Now the next thing to consider would be the cameras. These are the specs. iQOO Neo 7 Pro comes with a 50 megapixel primary camera with Samsung GN5 sensor. That's the primary camera, and the OnePlus Nord 3 comes with a 50 megapixel camera with Sony IMX890 sensor. And these are the rest of the specs. For selfies, you get a 16 megapixel camera on iQOO and a 60 megapixel camera on OnePlus Nord. Once again, both cameras perform very closely. There isn't a clear winner, but if you want a clear winner, then OnePlus Nord 3 performs slightly better than the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. Once again, in the camera department, both phones perform very similarly, like they're neck and neck. But if you really want a winner, then Nord 3 performs slightly, like a tad bit better than the Neo 7 Pro. Once again, I would say it's not a deciding factor. Now finally, when it comes to the battery department, both phones come with a 5000 mAh battery, but iQOO Neo 7 Pro comes with a 120 watt flash charger, whereas OnePlus Nord 3 comes with an 18 watts fast charger. And these are the numbers. iQOO Neo 7 Pro can charge your phone from 0 to 50% in about 10 minutes, while it takes about 15 minutes on the OnePlus Nord 3. And to completely charge, it takes about 20 minutes on the Neo 7 Pro and about 30 minutes on the OnePlus Nord 3. So overall, these are the differences. Now the final thing to consider would be the overall software experience. Now this is where it gets slightly interesting. Now OnePlus phones used to be known for their Oxygen OS, which had pure stock Android, but now that's gone. On the OnePlus Nord 3, you can see the same OS that you can find on Oppo phones, Realme phones, basically that skinned version, which is obviously not stock Android. With iQOO Neo 7 Pro, we get a skinned version called FunTouch OS, the same thing that you can see on Vivo as well. So once again, in terms of user interface, it comes down to your preference. You like Oppo, Realme phones, you can go with OnePlus Nord. If you like iQOO and Vivo phones, you can go with the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. So guys, these are the differences between both phones. I did forget about the audio department. Both phones do support stereo speakers and they sound really good. So there isn't any competition once again. So guys, to conclude, iQOO Neo 7 Pro and OnePlus Nord 3, both phones are actually pretty good. They're neck and neck and there isn't a clear winner between both of them. But if you're a normal user, if you're an office worker, housewife, sister, brother, if it's for a regular person, you can blindly choose between both of them and you can be certain that it's a good phone. But if you're a teenager who likes playing a lot of games, you play games like Call of Duty, you want slight competitive edge when you play with your friends, you want better visuals while playing games with that enhanced frame rate and stuff, and you want faster charging speeds as well, then iQOO Neo 7 Pro is definitely the best choice. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video, and if you're still watching, thanks for watching till the end of the video. It really means a lot. Like this video if you like it, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel. See you next time.